I know you're not too much of a rap guy, but there's a gentleman by the name of Nate Dogg back in the day who did Regulators.
Sure.
Regulators, bound up. Um, so and he did a lot of Nate Dogg did a lot of background vocals. He did a lot of hooks and whatnot. Probably
Mhm.
late '90s, early 2000s. Then I think he had passed away late 2000s, early teens.
Oh, okay.
And there's been some controversy, and this is Nate Dogg's son, where he thinks, and he said he doesn't know, he doesn't want to accuse, but he also wants to know the truth. So it's one of those sort of things where he's kind of dealing with it.
All right.
Where it's like he doesn't want to accuse, but he also doesn't want to let it go.
Yeah.
Because it's his father's work. You know what I mean? So this is what he's talking about right now. So we're gonna watch this and comment on it.
There is something going on. There's a feud right now, and I'll be the one to say it because it's my family, and it's like, and I'm who I am, and some shit went down at a show. You feel me recently, and it's like, you know, I feel comfortable sharing and speaking on it. But supposedly Snoop, you know, got the okay from my grandma to go to her house and get my pop's masters. She, you know, pretty much showed him where the masters were, however this occurred, and he left with the masters. My uncle, when my daddy got sick, my uncle placed the masters at my grandma's house.
Gotcha.
He wasn't aware that Snoop went to my grandma's house and got the masters. And I'm only repeating what my uncle is like riding on. Like, and when I say riding on, like, me and him just got into a big feud at Warren G show recently, like in front of a lot of people, and it was like embarrassing almost. And I want to get this off because we ain't talked since, and this is something that I'm speaking on as to, you know, like shit that's affecting me on some, like, man, this shit kind of whack, you know, like, because I don't know what's what, but I'm just sharing what's out there and what's what I'm being told. And what Snoop has always told me is, you know, he don't got it and he don't know you, and he would never do something like that. But my thing is, it's like, I at least would want to know, like, you do got it and it's safe, maybe.
You don't really know where the masters are.
Nah. But I know that he said that he placed them there, and I don't believe he lying, you know.
You don't even know if Snoop got it or not.
Nah.
So here's my thing, and we'll go to a two thing. Maybe it's us going from one video to the other kind of screwed things up. So I'll have to break it up a little bit.
Working now.
I'll just send this on to two. Okay. His father was very, very popular back in the day. However, now the kids don't have a clue about this guy and what songs he's saying. Why not give the tapes or whatever it is to his son? I don't quite understand that.
I don't know. There's a lot of unanswered questions in that video. I guess my first question is, are Nate and Snoop related? Because they have the same last name.
I think they're cousins.
The Dogg brothers. Nate Dogg, Snoop Dogg. Anyway.
I think they were real life cousins. I know Snoop Dogg calls everybody his cousin, but I'm pretty sure that they were real life family.
I guess the question would be who. I guess he's going on the conjecture that his dad, Nate Dogg, owned the masters, was the rightful owner of them, and so he left it at his grandma's house. Apparently, he's saying he was told Snoop rolled up to grandma and said, "Hey, Nate said I can have these tapes," and grandma said, "All right." Is that pretty much the gist of it? And this kid wants to know, where's my father's masters, because I'm trying to make some money off of them. Which is
basically,
son.
I would assume.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing. It's his son, you know.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
What I'm saying is, are they as valuable now in 2026 as what they would have been 20 years ago? Why not give them to his son?
I mean, most hip hop back then was basically they just took older music and rapped on top of it. So it's not like it's like Beethoven's or Prince's masters are lost. It's just, I feel like if my demos got whatever, you know, there's no, I don't know. I get that he would want to own his father's property, I suppose. What should have happened, and I guess maybe Nate Dogg didn't do this, is he should have had a will where he said this is who, if it was so important to him, his life's work, he should have put something in writing and got it notarized saying this is who gets that. But I guess he didn't.
And his son probably never pressed the issue because he was a young kid. He probably had no idea.
Yeah, well, it sounds like he's got beef with his uncle. Apparently at a Warren G show, they got in an argument and they haven't.
Yeah, I
spoken
think
yet.
Warren G, Nate Dogg, they're all relatives, cousins. They're all related to each other in some way.
Mm. Well,
I'm sure that a couple of them married each other's sister. You know what I mean? Like they're all connected in some way. But
well,
yeah,
my thought at the end of this, I hope the young man finds the correct answer, the true answer, but that doesn't mean it's his right to get the masters. If that's, I mean, that's a legal thing.
Yeah. Well, because I mean, if a record company owned them, the record company would already have them, right?
Oh, yeah.
There wouldn't be even a question. But obviously, these masters are either owned by either Snoop Dogg or Dr. Dre or somebody.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Snoop at his word. If Snoop said he didn't take him, I'm gonna side with the whole Snoop on that.
Snoopy Loop.
Because I think if he would have taken him, he'd go, "Oh yeah, I took him. That's what Nate wanted. He wanted me to have him." Got an issue with that, son?
Yeah, no shit.